Hey y'all, we're back up in Stonywood today. It's kind of a cool overcast day, typical winter time. We had a big rainstorm that came through last weekend, followed by some snow, which kind of knocked out doing any work last weekend. So we're back at it now. And so this is the next project on our list. I'm sitting on this tree here that fell over probably a couple of years ago, and I haven't gotten around to taking care of this because it's kind of out of the way. It's not really been a big problem, but it's a little bit of a problem, and it's past due to be cleaned up, and we've got a little time. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get started on this, and what we're going to need to do is cut all of these branches off of this tree, and then cut the trunk up into little chunks that I can move without any trouble. Right over here, about 50 meters, is a big pile of dead wood and things that I've been piling up, and I need to burn it. That's another project that I would like to get done this year if I can. So that's close by. It's going to be a good place to put this wood. When I start that fire and get it burning, then I can, while I'm watching it, I can carry pieces of this tree over there. It's only about 50 meters away at the most. The other part is this tree uprooted itself from the creek, and so there's a big root ball here. I'm hoping that when I cut the trunk off that the stump will fall back into the creek where it came from. It might not, because it's been like this for a long time. So we'll just have to wait and see what it does. No worries either way. The next time that I rent the excavator, the Mini X, this stump and another stump right over here and another one over there and another one, several stumps right in this area that I need to take care of anyway. So that'll be a good time to do that. Anyway, that's what we're going to start off with today. We're going to get this all cut up. I just noticed a minute ago that there's another tree that's fallen over about a good 150 meters up the creek here, and it's fallen in a place that's kind of going to be a problem in the summertime. So we'll go up there and cut that, and then around the corner from the pond there is another dead tree that fell off into the hayfield that's got to get picked up. It won't take long. It's just a little trunk. It's not very big, so we'll take care of that too. So we're doing a lot of work down by the entrance. And then there's a spring that's underneath the top end of this tree, and we'll probably do a video about that spring. That's one of the other springs that we have on the property. So anyway, we got enough stuff to keep us busy between now and dark, and I'm looking forward to it. It's good weather for getting out here and working. It's another great day at Stonywood. I'm glad you came to join me, and yeah, you can watch me cut this tree up. Well, the sun was trying to come out a little while ago, but it's gone back in. Pretty normal weather for the winter time at Stonywood. It was a very typical day. It's the very last weekend in February 2025. But it is a good day to get some work done, especially when you're working with a chainsaw. So I'm actually pretty happy with the conditions out here right now. The wind isn't blowing too hard, and not raining on us. In the wintertime, that's a blessing. So anyway, we're gonna jump on this tree and try to get this thing cut up. All I'm trying to do today is just chop it up, and I'll move it a different day. But today, just get it chopped up so that is already done. That way, when I start my fire, which is close by, I can just, once the fire's under control, I can just take those pieces and move them over. And it'll be pretty easy to do it that way. And I don't have to worry about the chainsaw or keeping up with any of that stuff, and just focus on the fire and just grab pieces and throw them in. So probably going to work out as a good plan. We'll see. That'll be another video in the future, setting fire to that enormous burn pile. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, we're all fueled up on the chainsaw, and we are going to get over here and get some work done. And today we're using the Stihl MS-250 chainsaw. It's a residential or a homeowner's chainsaw, Stihl calls it. I don't get any kind of money from Stihl. I just happen to like them, and so I recommend what I like. And definitely, I've always owned Stihl, and I probably always will. So anyway, with that being said, we got a little gust of wind coming up right now, but I'm sure that won't last long. We're going to get over here and get started on the saw. So y'all come on over and watch. Hello, everyone. Well, we were running out of time real quick. It's about sunset right now, as you can see behind me. That's the west, and the sun's gone down here at Stonywood. I'm not sure if it's official yet, but it's effectively the sun has gone down here. It's getting pretty dim. We finished our job over there by the spring. Like every other project that I do at Stonywood, it ended up being a little bit more involved and taking longer than I expected. That seems to be consistent. I always think it's going to be real quick, and it ends up taking hours. It took more, the job required more than what I'd planned on doing. But we got it all chopped up. I moved all the branches and put them on the burn pile. And some of the pieces of the trunk I threw on the burn pile. The bigger ones, I stacked them up under the cedar tree where they can dry out. And it's a poplar tree, and that's fairly soft wood. Splits real easy. It's not great firewood. It's not good at all until it's dry, but once it's seasoned, it's good to get a fire going quickly, but also it's really good for a fire pit. And so I got to thinking about it, and I may just keep that and split it for the fire pit, because that would be really handy to have, and it probably would work good for that. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to burn it on the burn pile. And so it's in a good spot right now. It's drying out. Right straight over here, across the driveway, we've had a tree that just snapped off about 30 feet off the ground. We talked about this before in another video. We have trees that do this around Stonywood. For some reason, it's at least 30 feet off the ground, and it just snapped half the tree off. And it's laying out here in the way of where we're going to be mowing grass in the summertime. So I'm going to have to clean that up. But you can tell I don't have enough light to do that today. It's not going to happen. But I'm real happy I got the other project completed. And so there's one other project that we can do today, and that's this thing. This is a dead tree that was growing out of there. It died a long time ago, and it just wasn't a thing that was high enough on my priority list to come out here and clean it up. And it's been standing there for a long time, and I knew eventually it was going to fall out in the hayfield, and so here it is. It's almost not in the hayfield, actually. This is an area that I mow in the summertime, but it is going to be in my way. So, and also it's mostly rotted. It's not going to take anything to cut that up and toss it in here in the cane patch. I've already got some other wood that's piled up back there. So we're going to do this. This is achievable. We have an achievable project with the very limited amount of light that we have left. So we'll get to use the chainsaw a little bit more. And I did want y'all to see this beautiful sunset. The sky cleared up just within the last 30 minutes, I swear. It cleared up and it turned into an absolutely beautiful day. You can't get better than this in the wintertime. This is great. So I'm really, really happy with this beautiful weather that we got this evening right before it gets dark. I'm excited that we get to do that we get to work in that nice weather. It's been a great day at Stonywood. We've gotten a lot done, and you guys can watch me saw up this old log, and then we're going to head home. So it's been a blessed day. I'm so happy. All the blessings that I have in my life is just wonderful. So I'm just amazed by it every day. Anyway, thank you all for coming out here and joining me. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. And so you can watch me run this chainsaw. I've already got my hearing protection in case you're wondering. Always wear your hearing protection. Very important stuff. Always wear a good set of gloves, especially when you're running a chainsaw. But really, anytime you're working. And then This is not the approved way of starting the saw, but I've been doing this for a long time. So don't attempt this at home. I heard it catch, I think. All right, and that'll take care of the cutting part. That's the easy stuff, using the chainsaw. The hard part is picking all that up and cleaning up the mess that I just made. That's always the hard part. There's my hearing protection. I'm not starting that thing again tonight, so I can take that out. Actually, while I'm goofing off, I'm going to show you this tree because I want y'all to see what this looks like. We get these all the time, and it's a mystery to me. It's snapped off way high. I think at least 30 feet off the ground. And all the other trees that are all around it aren't touched at all. No branches broken or anything other than the branches that were broken when the top of the tree fell. But everything else is fine. I don't know how that works. Maybe one day I'll be here and get to witness that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to show you all what it looks like before we run out of battery. So, we got our second project for the day done, and like I said, it's achievable. We got that all completely done. It's finished. That job really did take about how long I thought it would, not long. But we got that done. The sun has set. It's getting dim, and it's time to go home. So we've got this tree over here that snapped off. 30 feet off the ground. We got to clean up the top of that thing still. We need to get that done before April. And then way up on the hill, past the meadow, we got some trees down up there we need to get. Not highest priority, but we need to get it. We still have dead tree number 6 to work on. It's piled up way up there. And then there is a tree that fell on the tractor shed back in the summertime that I didn't finish cleaning up. And I really need to get that too before April. So we got a lot of work to do still. There's always work to do at Stonywood. But anyway, it's been a great day. It's a beautiful evening. It's really hard for me to get in the truck and drive home. And so nice here looking at that. I love that. It's just peaceful here. A lot of peace. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.